Namaste. The world over, we are facing a crisis of disease and disability, of helplessness, of struggle. What we need is, we need to have a tool which acts at our essential basic level and transforms it, heals it, a therapeutic tool. Medicine, of course, is indispensable here in the present scenario, but we also need something which is more natural and which is more in resonance with what we are. So everything in the universe, including the human individual, is energy. Everything about us, the body, the mind, and our intellect and other faculties are energy vibrating at different frequencies. So it is through pure energy that we can transform, heal our energy. So sound is an excellent therapeutic tool to heal the body and to cure it, and to also revive it, revitalize it, and prepare it to take the onslaughts of contamination, microbes, and other things. So sound empowers us with our own healing power and our own miracle creating capacity which we have within us. So sound is energy, and all the different layers of the human individual are energy, and sound transforms both matter and mind to a higher level by cleansing it and by resonance raising the energy of the individual to a higher level so that it is more powerful, more creative, and more skillful, and more close to wellness and health. Sanskrit, or Samskritam as it is better called, the word Samskritam itself gives you the meaning of the word. Samskritam, the perfectly sculpted language, is an ideal tool for this. Samskritam, why it is ideal, I'll just tell you. But how would you want to learn it? Either you resort to classroom teaching of Sanskrit, or you learn the Vedic mantras, you learn the shlokas in the Bhagavad Gita, and you learn the Patanjali Yoga Sutras which are in Sanskrit, and through that you discover the beauty and power of the Sanskrit Bhasha. So why is Sanskrit such a powerful tool? The first reason lies in the phonetics of the language. The phonetics of the Sanskrit language is so scientific and so systematic that it touches, when you're uttering the Sanskrit alphabets also, it touches the whole range of the vocal apparatus, and the entire neurophysiology and anatomy is touched by the energy of these basic primal pure sounds. It is also very scientific. It acts on the autonomic nervous system, the endocrine glands, and in the subtle body it acts on the meridians and the acupressure points. The second reason why Sanskrit is the preferred language, especially through the Vedas, is the meaning. The meaning of Sanskrit words is layered and very rich. So the word dharma itself, which is so commonly used, or karma, has so many connotations that if you study it through the word, like if we take just the word dharma and we study it, dha, the sound itself is so strong, and dharma means to hold, much beyond what the common meaning is of the word dharma, duty. So the phonetics and the meaning open your mind to greater avenues which are more creative, more abstract, and introduce you to your own hidden faculties which you probably didn't know existed. So it opens you to the abstract, and the abstract is the bridge between the material physical world as you see it today and the potential spiritual world which can be and which you have the capacity to be. Sound, Sanskrit, is the bridge between these two. It helps you to go within and tap into your own potential. So use Vedic Sanskrit if you don't want to go through dry classroom teaching. Use the mantras, learn how to chant the mantras, learn the meaning of the words, which is so rich and layered. So do try it and discover for yourself the miracle and delight and the aesthetics of this beautiful language.